I am genuinely concerned at the things that this community, that people choose to support. I think that if I was to put myself in the mindset of a white supremacist, of a very racist person, I would be happy about everything Adrien Broner is going through right now. I would be happy about everything that's being displayed or portrayed in the streamer world right now. What is it that y'all are supporting exactly? You will classify it as fun and entertaining, but does the things that you choose to entertain not matter? When you look at an Adrien Broner, Deen or Blueface, what is it that you're actually supporting? Misogyny? What, funding prostitution? What, mistreatment of women? Please educate me on what it is that you're actually supporting. What, the same gang culture that got little kids afraid to walk to school? What, the same gang culture that's gang raping little girls? What, the same gang members that were supposed to protect the community that's now more of a damn parasite to it? Please educate me on what it is that you're actually entertained by. You love watching people destroy themselves? You love watching humiliation? You love watching embarrassment? That's what gets you off? You don't see how this may make you a bad person? We calling them Neanderthals the devil's children, but you allow those same Neanderthals to write you checks? You allow those same Neanderthals that are writing the checks to control what content gets to the masses and what content does not? Y'all got to explain this to me because I don't understand. How can you speak on Harriet Tubman, Rosa Parks, Claudette Colvin, Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, Frederick Douglass? How can you speak on our heroes, but you emasculating and demeaning and undermining black men? You objectifying and abusing black women. And then you go watch content that does that and be entertained by it. The audacity to even mention black history. It's so odd to me because I can't even point a finger in any which direction. You have women that are obsessed with getting next to these individuals, but then complain about the treatment that they get from these individuals. You knew what you was getting into before you even pulled up. They all over the internet with this content. What exactly is Blueface famous for? There is something to be said about the obsession with toxicity. The fact that wholesomeness is frowned upon and shunned. It's boring to people. The fact that you cannot be a good person, that's boring. The fact that if you do good deeds, it will get less clicks, likes, and shares than if I go and slap a woman. These are the things that y'all are entertained by. These are the things that you prioritize over the welfare of not only the community, but yourself, your family, your children. Because if that wasn't the case, the things that are popular right now wouldn't even be popular. And these same things have been popular for decade upon decade upon decade upon decade. You can go way back to the Uncle Luke days. You can go back to Freaknik. This is not nothing new. What you're all gonna have to come to terms with is the fact that you may have opened a door that you should have never opened. You should have never even considered opening it. I understand. I love rap. I love hip hop. I love the thrill I feel from listening to drill music in the gym. But once I leave the gym, guess what? Drill music go away. I know how to separate the music, the entertainment, from reality. The problem is the masses of the community does not. And even if the parents, even if the parents did understand in mass how to separate the two, your children definitely do not. Your children are right now falling victim to hoe conditioning. Your little girls are twerking in elementary school, thinking about getting pregnant about this little YN boy. Your little boys want to kill themselves before they've even reached high school. They've embraced a version of gang activity that has sealed their fate before they've even finished middle school. But yet somehow, y'all are still asking, what do we do? All the answers are right in front of you, but you're scared of them, ain't you? It's okay to be afraid. It's okay to be scared of the truth. But the truth will still remain whether you're afraid of it or not. You can keep running 1,000 miles an hour away from it. Guess what? At every destination you reach, there will be a mirror. And you will have a choice. You can look in the mirror and evolve, or you can run from the mirror and stay the same. There's an old saying, either be a part of the solution or continue to maintain the problem. Right now, as it stands, not just Black people, Latinos, Africans, Caribbeans are embracing toxicity, dysfunction, Stockholm syndrome, and an insurmountable amount of trauma that we're too afraid to deal with. So we spend our lives running, trying to place triangles and circle shapes. You think if you get a BBL, you get confidence. No, you just get a bunch of niggas that wanna fuck. You think if you surround yourself with hoes, that means you that nigga. No, you just surrounded yourself with a bunch of lost women that don't love themselves. The only reason why they think they do is because the last 50 dudes that also wasn't shit, just like the dudes that they complain about, those guys are obsessed with getting the validation from those same hoes. Do y'all understand we're running in circles? You are running in circles. If you do not start to look in the mirror and embrace accountability, embrace responsibility, embrace discipline, embrace what you already know you're supposed to embrace, there won't be any Black community. There won't be no Latino community. It won't be no Native Americans. It won't be no Africans. It won't be nothing. You know why? Because you're fulfilling the prophecy that Neanderthals put in place. You're a living, breathing, walking Willie Lynch's dream. Yet you still ask, what do we do? The fans of these streamers are not they real fans. Their fans are more like obsessed fanatics that are obsessed with getting close enough to them to shine with them. Their fans will build them up only to watch them fall and drown. Why you think so many of these streamers gotta go live and check their own following, their own communities? Because their own communities be going too far. Think about that. The person that they support has to check them on not going too far. If you're a true fan of Adrien Broner, y'all would be treating him a lot different. There wouldn't be no laughs. There wouldn't be no giggles. It wouldn't be no jokes. Because you're watching a man that originally 4-time world champion, a declarated badass, lost it all, then got a second chance at it and fell right back into the same habits, finna lose it all again. What happens when Adrien Broner goes back to being broke again? What happens when Adrien Broner's laying in a hospital bed? You still gonna cheer him on for all that content that destroyed him? All that drinking and alcoholism that destroyed him, that is destroying him? You're not a fan of him if you're celebrating him destroying himself. You're also not his friend if you're making content with him. And the only reason why you're making content with him is because he's your cash cow. He's your meal ticket. I don't even understand why this man is even sitting next to Deen. Deen was just another motherfucker getting slapped out and elbowed. Then he got with Adrien Broner. All of a sudden, the big money came. Why don't y'all ever see the play from a mile away? Everybody on this internet claim to be so smart, but as smart as y'all are, y'all miss some key things in the basics of being a damn human being. If you cheer when your favorite streamer does something toxic, dysfunctional, or they humiliate themselves or embarrass themselves, if you cheer for that, you're not a fan. What you are is misery that loves company. You are a depressed darkness looking for other darknesses to surround yourself with, to feel better about the fact that you failed. You failed at the parenting of your children. You failed as a son. You failed in life. You failed at everything. Now you trying to overly support these streamers and celebrities to feel better about the shit that you don't got. Keep running from that mirror. It's still following you. I find it hilarious when I hear that Black women support Black women, but y'all only support each other when it's disparaging towards a Black man. When there's no Black man involved, y'all go right back to hating each other, gossiping about each other, fighting each other, bickering with each other about stupid shit. You still don't see the play here. It's the opposite for Black men. A Black man will support another Black man as long as that Black man ain't doing better than him. As long as that Black man don't have a better girl than him. As long as that Black man don't have a woman that other Black man want, then it's support. But once that jealousy set in, once that envy sets in, all of a sudden now, wasn't nothing ever good between y'all. The reality in all of this is people nowadays are pieces of shit. I despise piece of shit ass motherfuckers. I don't understand why you motherfuckers have to default to destroy. Do you understand you're only causing yourself harm? Then you same motherfuckers turn around and start shouting at the powers that be, the millionaires and billionaires, about why they ain't doing this and why they ain't doing that. Because you ain't making them do it. Do you not know history? The rich don't never help. The wealthy don't never help. The people have to revolt. There has to be a rebellion. People have to die. Bloodshed is mandatory. But before there can be a righteous bloodshed, there must be an abundance of unity, correlated collective movement and actions, strategic efforts together as a unit. But you can't even get there. You know why? Because you're too busy watching streamers destroy themselves on camera for your dollar.